Hey everyone. So, there we go. That's a little loud there. Hi everyone. So this is gonna be fun for me because I actually have only played a tiny little bit of this game. I have played Chrono Cross. I played that game an extremely long time ago, and I am by itself. Chrono Cross is a good game, but to tie it into Chrono Trigger frustrates me because, and it's kind of a fundamental problem with all time travel stories, is that sequels to time travel stories really don't jive with me because there's the whole aspect of continuity that somewhat gets broken, and Chrono Cross doesn't really do a good job blending into that continuity, which is why I'm willing to say that on its own the game is good, but as a direct-ish sequel to Chrono Trigger, it isn't a good game. So, why did I buy this? Well, because it came with Radical Dreamers. And if you played the DS release of Chrono Trigger, and I believe the PlayStation version is the same way, but for certain the DS version, a bonus ending was added to the DS version that includes one of the elements that shows up in Chrono Cross, which is, oh god, Dream? The hell if I can remember. But in any event, the whole point of Radical Dreamers is that it is intended to help tie Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger together in some ways. Although I will say that the 13th ending of Chrono Trigger, that bonus one that I just spoke about, probably does a better job. Not, that aside, I'm on a tangent here, but the point is that Radical Dreamers doesn't take place necessarily after Chrono Trigger. It takes place sort of in line with it. It's hard to place it where in the game it really fits ultimately, but it actually came out in Japan back in, oh god, 95, 96 as a Satellaview game. And it never got a release outside of Japan. There was a thought to put this in with Chrono Cross originally, which is why you're seeing it in this re-release. But Sato did not want anything to do with this idea because he didn't feel that like he had a lot of reservations around it because like the story to Radical Dreamers isn't as, I'm trying to remember the wording, but it was something around the line that just didn't meet the bar that he had set for like good storytelling, I guess. So it languished as a standalone ROM, and then eventually it got leaked on the internet. Got a fan translation. You can actually buy replica parts that will work on your Super Nintendo that have an English translation and all that sort of thing. I actually only seen a little bit of this game. I have been meaning to play it for quite some time, and just haven't. So now that this is out, I do want to play this. I have no expectations over this game. By the way, hi Genie. So let's see what happens here. I am excited, but I'm going to temper my expectations. And if there's any indication of audio problems, let me know. I'm happy to address them. So like I said, this originally was on the Satellaview, which was an add-on for the Super Famicom, which allowed games to be broadcasted via satellite, which was really cool. This is a good track so far. I have heard this song before too. I wonder if they're playing this through an emulator. I'm guessing somebody's probably already taken the Steam release and figured this out. Ooh. Hey, Young, thanks so much. So this definitely isn't um, the same square that exists in Chrono Trigger, so I wonder where this takes place. Alright, Radical Dreamers, Lithesol Interdit, which means the Forbidden Treasure. Alright, so, okay, so right off the bat, I get the impression that they did not do anything too radical here. Looks like they, I don't think this is a Super Nintendo emulator. It might be, and they have like some sort of layer on top of it, so there's like certain um, um, like breakpoints where it'll actually do things like this. That's my assumption so far. All right, so chain selection, confirm, cancel, menu, auto text. Oh, cool. So we got an auto text, adjust menu sound settings, and then if I press LR, ZL, ZR, and then I can return to the launcher. Okay, so that's interesting. All right, so we get to enter name. Okay, we'll keep the defaults. Nice art so far, considering it's on a Super Famicom, no less. I wonder about the speed of the text, if it's too fast or not. Like, I can read this fast, but if it's becoming a problem, I might slow it down for y'all. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just a radio. You might ask how exactly I wound up being part of this very band. Well, it's complicated. I guess you could say that life doesn't always turn out the way you think it will. Kid, who was heading up our little raiding party, suddenly stopped dead. Look lively, boys. We've got company. We glanced around warily as cold, cruel eyes emerged from the darkness. I heard a loud growl. Dark shadows prowled through the night, surrounding us. A pack of wildcats. There must have been about 10 of them. A thrill of fear ran down my spine. Flustered, I pulled my knife from my belt. Kid calmly shifted into a fighting stance. Watch yourselves, I don't reckon these buggers have been treated for rabies. The wildcats snarled and growled as they slowly closed in on us, drawing the noose tighter and tighter. Their eyes glinted in the darkness like fireflies, and strings of eager spittle dripped wetly to the ground. Then one of them sent an almighty roar soaring to the moon, and the hunt was on. What was I going to do? I attacked, I tried to use magic, I defended myself, but I ran. Oh, think fast! Kid dived into the thick of the pack, and the wildcats gave the largest of their number an almighty kick in the chops. The startled beast gave a yelp as it was sent flying. I turned to my right to see that a nearby wildcat was charging towards me, its head lowered menacingly. Panicked, I tried to make a last-second dodge, but it wasn't quite fast enough. Its claws scraped against my side as it rushed past me. Ugh. I winced in pain for a moment, then turned to face my foe and readied myself. I struck at it wildly. I slashed at a nearby wildcat with my knife. The beast tried to leap clear, but I was already too close. I felt the blade make contact and was rewarded with a screech of pain. The wildcat jumped away, this time managing to put some space between us. It looked like I hadn't cut it very deeply. I stood my ground, changing my grip on the knife and waiting for another chance to attack. Surge, behind you! Panicked by Kid's warning, I whirled wildly around and came face to face with a pair of eyes blazing like hellfire. I tried to use magic. The wildcat was coming right at me. I twisted my body to avoid the attack, acting on sheer reflex. In desperation, I tried to recite a spell, while I only vaguely remembered, and failed to conjure up a single spark of magic. The wildcat hurled its massive body at me, twisting my shoulder awkwardly. Ah! I was sent flying, and my body rolled as it crashed into the ground. It would be only a moment before the wildcat struck again. I tried to stagger back to my feet, but my legs wouldn't cooperate. I heard a low growl coming from right behind my head. Every hair on my body stood on end. I shut my eyes and prepared for the worst, but nothing came. Instead, I felt a blazing heat from overhead and smelt the acrid stink of burning flesh. I opened my eyes to see the smoldering remains of a wildcat, and standing over it, Magil. He gave me a silent nod before swiftly dispatching another foe with a blast of flames. I staggered to my feet, shaking my head in a vain effort to dispel my dizziness. I was breathing heavily. The handle of my knife was slick with sweat, and I tightened my grip. With a kick like a bolt of lightning, Kid landed a clean hit on the flank of a nearby wildcat. It staggered before losing its footing, letting out a pathetic cry. The Kid had already moved in to finish it off. And then, the roar of fire. A burning smell filled my nostrils, and next to me, a shrill screech pierced the air. Magil's fire spell engulfed the head of the nearby wildcat. It fled, darting off into the darkness like an arrow. Scanned the area. Only moments ago, we had been surrounded, but now there wasn't a single wildcat left. Kid and Magil had either sent the rest off with their tails between their legs, or paid to them once and for all. Ha, you're dreaming if you think a pack of flea-bitten mogies is enough to stop us, Lynx. Jeez, I said Link, hey? Kid crossed her arms and flashed a triumphant grin. Meanwhile, I was panting heavily, and it felt like my legs were about to give out from under me. I collapsed to my knees, overwhelmed by what I had just been through. Whew, I'd taken a few hits, but I was fine otherwise. A couple of scars to talk about later, maybe, but nothing that would stop me from carrying on. I had words sometimes, and I don't know why. Are you hurt? Magil looked down at me, his face expressionless as ever. No worries, Madge, he'll be right, said Kid, barging to get a better look at me. He may be a winging suit, but it'll take a few more than a few scratches to kill this one. She was nothing but sympathetic, but she was right. This was no time to be bemoaning my lot. We hadn't even reached the manor yet. I dabbed at my wounds with a tincture-soaked cloth and wrapped them with bandages, and then looked up at the other two. We're just getting started? Sorry, we're just getting started. I grinned back, putting a brave face on things. That's what I like to hear, Kit cheerily announced from close quarters. But then her eyes turned cold, like the cool glow of the moon in the night sky. It's gonna be a long night. I nodded, trying my hardest not to utterly lose myself in her pale blue eyes. Hey, pale blue eyes. Alright, let's get the show back on the road. She turned away and marched off deeper into the trees without looking behind to see if me and Magil were following her. Magil, of course, was already right behind her, his unhurried gait making it seem as though nothing much had happened at all. I jumped back to my feet to chase after them. I'd be in for more trouble than I'd bargained for if I got separated from them. This is a lot of reading. I might not do this. it's I have to say that I have a lot of I have a lot of admiration for those who go and read books out loud at like libraries and such. So it sounds like they're out to do a little bit of burglary. Mortal Animate, oh boy. This music is so good. If anyone's actually played this, I'd love to know if the music was in the ROM or if it was locked to the Satellaview, because I know that a lot of Satellaview games had like the audio was delivered by the satellite service itself. Alright, so basically they're going in on what is effectively a bad idea. Got it. So we're gonna find out how big this place is. It's a fairly large home. This is a... What did Magus' castle look like? Question. I just went and looked it up. I don't think this is... No, it's not at all. It's just like, hold on a sec, this isn't Magus' castle, is it? It's... Obviously, I would imagine it would be very similar. But in this particular case, it is not. I wonder where this takes place. Hold on a sec. Must know. Because if you pull up the... Oh wait, there's my background on the stream itself, but... Like, where does this take place on the map? If at all. That's a good question. I'm gonna be bothered by this all day. So, I'm guessing this place itself is like occupied, because like if you look at the background, there's definitely like some lighting. I'm curious to like how this holds up in contrast to the 13th ending of Chrono Trigger. Let's go down the left corridor. Yeah, this is a familiar sound. Ooh, spooky. So I get the impression that the character I'm playing as is just, for lack of a better way of describing him, feckless. And like he has to rely on his friends in order to like progress. Like that's the impression I'm getting from this. This is actually a fun story. Like I can understand why this never like got released in North America by itself, because it would be really strange to release the text like a visual novel on a Super Nintendo cartridge. Like can you imagine spending $80 on this? And it's not a short game. From what I understand, like the main story is a couple hours, but if you want to complete the whole thing, it's like at least 20 some odd hours. I'm not going to do that level of completionism. But I would like to. But it's achievable for me in a single stream to play the main story. I might play Chrono Cross. We'll see. We will see. Meat. Where do you see meat? I don't eat meat. We're going inside. I'm gonna fuck this. We're going right inside. Ooh, spooky. Oh, you just ate meat. Oh wait, sorry. The characters did. Sorry, I didn't. I completely overlooked what you meant by that. I was like, where do you see meat? Right, the story. Oh, this is cool. I'm looking for a new bookshelf, by the way. I would like to have a new bookshelf. Let's check the bookshelves. I like bookshelves. I like bookstores. I love used bookstores. They're my favorite place to visit in any city I come to. Strange symbols. They are written in runes. On and off, I want to get Irish. There's a very rune-like script that Irish used to use prior to the 10th century, maybe. I think 10th or 11th century. And it was like line-based. It's really cool. I'd love to get a tattoo of it. I'm just worried that like some white nationalist alt-right fuckhead would probably want to use it for themselves. Oh, so this is how Card Capture Sakura happened. You don't open random books and start reading stuff from it. Otherwise, the cloud cards are going to fly around, and you know, bad things happen with that. I'm going to make bad things happen. Eon, we are gonna play that game one day. Like 100%, we need to play Cardcaptor Sakura Tetris. Like just playing story mode is fun. Maybe I'll do that as a stream one day. Actually, do a complete story mode of Cardcaptor Sakura Tetris. I should see if there's an English patch for it. Maybe, Eon, if you want, you can come hang out with me as I play it. If I were to do it, would be after some stuff I gotta do for Frame Fatales next month. So it would be some time before I would want to commit to an idea, but let me do some research and then I'll talk to you privately about it because I think that'd be fun to do. And I'm a huge Cardcaptor Sakura fan, so it's one of the Clamp stories that has actually aged well. So I'm curious about this book. I'm very curious about this book. You have to be pretty freaking rich to have a book, like a library in your home that large. Like, I have a lot of books, but not that many. Like, I know somebody who has, like, just multiple bookshelves in their apartment, but their apartment is not much larger than my home. Alright, let's go down the stairs. Let's go down the stairs. I'm enjoying making this more spooky. Going downstairs is more spooky. That's my theory. Let's go into the darkness. I'm all about going into the darkness. Whoa, this is cool. Flowers? I'm going inside. I want to go inside. I want to know what bad things happen. Oh, there's a mirror. Not creepy. So a little curio collection going on here. I've only seen bits and pieces of this game from fan translations. This is my first playthrough. And I'm very glad that I haven't spoilt myself on this game as of yet, because, oh, hey, look at that. Let's open up the little box. Oh, it's a music box, okay. Is the disc, oh, okay, it doesn't contain Morse code, got it. This is really lovely. Uh-oh. Skeletons are just always trying to escape from bodies. Do I die from doing this? Yeah. I might get gangrene. That's alright. There's a genre of game that this is making me think of. God, this is so far very interesting. Oh no, our useful man is now useless. I don't know, dodge to the left. Well, I'm dead. I just got stabbed in the thigh. How can I be okay? Like, how do we know that that sword is not going to give me, like, gangrene or something like that? Well, there's some discourse amongst my comrades. Uh-oh, we found a gem. Did we find the gem that we're looking for? We probably did. Ah, fair enough. That's a good point there. Let's go towards the atrium. Let's go... Let's go into the atrium. Well, that's what an atrium is. It's basically a large hall. Hey, it's Mr. Burns' house. Mr. Burns 100% would have a statue like this in the middle of his home with water around it. Prove me wrong on this one. There's fish in there. That's a little screwed up. Pteranodons. You know, if I remember correctly, piranha attacks on humans are extremely rare. Like, you wouldn't want to go into a body of water just full of piranhas, but from what I understand is they're opportunistic and not, um, and they don't generally go after live creatures, but don't quote me on that one there. But all the, like, folklore around them. Get out of this room. How are we gonna get out of this damn place alive? Okay, so let's tally this up so far. We have been scratched in the face. I have been, or rather, I've been scratched in the face. I have dealt with mountain lions. I have dealt with a skeleton that supposedly stabbed me in the thigh. And now I have faced off against piranhas that have done who knows what the hell to my body. Yeah, this is I'm finding it hard to believe that um my character is capable of walking. Like I'm dealing with a hip injury and it's debilitating it by itself. We're not human. Well, it doesn't matter. I think there is a limit to this. Oh, cool. We might lose our hand here. Wow, yep. Yep. That's totally a reasonable thing to do. Stick your hand inside of a foreign object that supposedly might rip your hand off. Cool. So, oh dear. I don't like where this is going. Jesus Christ, that's a why would you do this? Oh my god, this is creepy. Yeah, flesh tongue. That's a new term for me. Flesh tongue. Yep. Love that flesh tongue. Alright, what am I gonna give? I'm gonna give grapes. The most reasonable thing to give to. Okay. Hey, that was actually a reasonable thing. What was I gonna give the statue? A centipede? Like, this thing could, like, fucking, like, do bad things to you. Would you want to actually, like, would you want to piss this off? Like, haha, I put a centipede inside of you. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not gonna waste my time on this. There's nothing of those options that look like I want to feed it. Yeah, I don't want to mess with this too much. I have a feeling that only bad things can occur. Let's go keep going forward. Let's go inside this room. Yeah, that's all you have to do. If you're injured, you eat food. Oh, we've been in this room before, so let's get out of here. Oh, we can save here. Cool. Forgot that we can do that. Or have we not been in this room before? Wait, was this the same room I was in before? Let's go right. Alright, let's go inside. Okay, so we are in a different room now. Okay. Is it gonna fly up in the air? Yeah, this is good music so far. Oh hey, look at that. The statue just turned on. It's got a 5G voice. If you make the wrong wish on there, you're gonna end up having to play the entire movie of Big. Interesting. It meant that Magil was timeless. Alright, I'm gonna do stuff on my own. Screw this. You all are on your own, buddies. I'm gonna do my own thing. Ah, it's a bottle of whiskey. Oh yeah, drink the random alcohol. Ah, patent medicine. That's what's in the bottle. We do not need to predict anything about what's going to happen in this game, because we should not do that. I have thoughts on who these people are, but I don't want to say them out loud. We were here earlier. Let's continue. Okay. Let's see here. We can go to the right, towards the terrace, towards the study. Let's go towards the terrace. All right. Oh wait, I already did this part. Oh well. Just make a save point here. Alright, let's talk to Magil next. Alright, I guess we gotta go back inside. It's okay. So let's go back inside the manor. So we don't want to hang out on the terrace, but probably need to go into the... Let's go left. I think we went right the last time. We've been inside the study. I'm like mentally trying to draw this in my head. Yeah, so we've been here. Okay, so we've been here. So we've done the study, we've done Lynx's room, we've done um, took the left branch. Let's take the left branch. Ooh. Maybe that's the statue from earlier. It's only a flesh wound. Weird. Yeah, it had some place to be. It had overdue library books. That's precisely what happened. You're just gonna completely forget about that. Recently cooked meat. Oh boy, that's a bad idea. Hey, mortal queer. Alright, so we have found ourselves in front of a Yeah, well, just become vegetarian. You'll never want to do that. Ooh, we found ourselves an organ. Maybe it's the organ stolen from the church, or rather the cathedral that's off to the west of Lean Village. What the hell's the name of the village in Chrono Trigger? Because you have Millennium Square, and then you have the castle. What's the name of the bloody place? I'm drawing a blank on this. So it ties Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross together. I think we need to go through the atrium. In any event, if you play Chrono Trigger on DS and you do the 13th ending, which is talks about this stuff, I feel like that probably does a better job tying the two games together. But do not quote me. Let's try the centipede. Let's see what happens if we feed it a centipede. Okay. Oh boy, we stuck our hand inside. Maybe that's what we had to do. I don't know how I feel about this, but okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh my fucking god, no. Don't. Oh my god. Uh. Wow. Um. Okay, then that is a thing you could do, I guess. Also, yes, I do agree with you on that. That's what it does look like. What's a put a scroll in it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, the next idea is going to work. I don't know. We're gonna throw a silver mirror in it, maybe. Okay, so we've done this. At least we have a file, silver mirror, a tube of lipstick, and fine thread. Let's try the thread. It's made by Royal Silkworms. Okay. Alright, so that did something. Wait, what? Boing. Oh boy, this is mmm. I don't know what to do to this thing. I'm gonna give it a tube of lipstick. Let's find out. So there was, if any of you are familiar enough with one-off, or rather one-season sci-fi shows, there was a show called Earth 2, and that was on ABC. And one of the creatures, sentient creatures of the planet that they were living on, its saliva was actually like it had some sort of healing property. Oh dear, it ate a file. Get a little bit upset with me. Alright, so what have we done here? We've done the file, centipede, lipstick, grapes, thread, the sizable petard, the scroll. Let's just go for broke and do the mirror. It's the last item. Okay. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We got the thing anyway, so alright, so there's nothing here for us, I imagine, so we can just proceed forward. We want some Lunchables. Yes, let's fight the goblin. We made a save. Okay, great. So this is a familiar looking enough creature. Hey, A-List, thank you so much for the raid. Hey, everybody. My name's KateLipC. I am playing Radical Dreamers, which is a sort of a sequel or sequel to Chrono Cross. Sorry, sequel to Chrono Trigger, prequel to Chrono Cross. Thanks so much for the raid. I hope everyone's having a good day. I am a speedrunner slash variety streamer slash God knows what. If you're new here, drop me a follow. Always happy to have new people around. And if you're not following A-List already, you should follow her because she's cool. A-List, what were you playing, by the way? Aw, well, thank you so much for the raid, and I hope you have a good, I guess, sleep at this point. It's what, 8 o'clock for you? This is... It's attacked with the Morning Star, I guess. Cool, so I guess I defeated it by stealing a weapon. I have to say, a Morning Star is a terrifying looking weapon. Like, she is right. Like, it's basically like a shot put ball with spikes all over it attached to a stick with by a chain. And like you wouldn't want to like flail that around haphazardly because yeah, you probably will knock yourself in the head and probably stab your brain. that's that's kind of my thought on the terrifying aspect of a Morning Star as a weapon. Okay. So keep moving forward. Ah, yes. So we've encountered one of these before. Okay, so you have you have it's the same mechanic as Chrono Trigger, where you do have to make a decision. It's like Chrono Trigger, you can't delay your. If you're playing a certain battle mode, you have to make decisions. And if you delay too long, then you get punished for it. Um, okay, so I guess I have to make decisions real quick here. Okay. So I have to make a decision. Oh, okay, I get what's going on here. Okay, okay, okay. I see. So the whole idea here is to straight up, like, not think, so to speak. I don't know. I get the idea what they're going for with attacking the ghost there. Cool. You know, I just survived an interaction with the paranormal. You know, just oh cool. Let me guess. There's gonna be meat in it. Fuck. There's meat in a bag, and we are going to consume it. Yep, delicious. Random meat in a leather bag. Just grabbing it on the street. Street meat, no less. Actually, no wait. This is indoors, so floor meat. Oh my god. Would any of you eat meat that was just randomly dropped by a ghost that was contained inside of a leather bag? Like, just the sheer idea that. Let's not say that they're mortal queer. Okay, so we've been in this room before. Um, okay, the realm of mirrors. The realm of mirrors. She is alone in this world. That's a big mood. We made the mirror happy today. We released the mirror from purgatory. some of the music is definitely different. I don't think any of them are used in Chrono Trigger. Like, um, okay, so we've gone back in circles. We continue on our way. Is this gonna be the ghost again? No, it's a griffin. Griffin Melkoroy. Griffins are such weird creatures. I don't know if that was a good idea, but we'll see. Cool. Well, I survived to see another day. Yeah, I could believe that there. I have to go. I'd have to go listen to the OST because, like, I remember the game really well and the music really well, but it's there's definitely some differences in the music that's being played. I just don't know how to really. I don't know how to key into it in my head at the moment. Oh, that was a bad decision, wasn't it? Generally speaking, if you get stabbed in the abdomen, it's not a good time. Yeah, it's like, what do you mean? I wasn't the one who just hit you. Well, okay, so the stomach has been hit, the shoulder's been hit. Good. Yeah, I have to admit, this is definitely a lot more violent than Chrono Trigger. We defeated a griffin. Are we getting a leather bag full of meat again? Where's my leather bag full of meat? Where's my leather bag full of meat? This, I'm disappointed. I am so disappointed. I did not get a leather bag full of meat. But do we have to? Do we have anything we can shove in there? Do we get anything else from this? Look at that. Thank you, statue. Thank you for your gross tongue. Your gross tongue has helped heal me. And then... Well, that solved that. At least I found a heal, like a heal point of some sort. But okay, so we've gone up and down this path already. So let's go upstairs, and then let's see where else we can go. Go towards the main hall. Let's go inside. I think we've been in here. Yeah, so we've been in here. Okay. You could turn practically any RPG into a text game. Like, technically speaking, this may sound like really absurd, but if you know how Doom is designed, so you know the 3D shooter game that practically set the standard for first-person shooters, you could do Doom as a text adventure game. I kid you not, it could be a text adventure game, no problem. Once you understand how Doom was developed and all that, it makes perfect sense that you could do that. Okay, so there's nothing here. All right, let me think about this here. Let me draw this out because all right, let's pull this up here. So we have the terrace, and that's the outside, and then we had the main hall, and then so when you're here, you have options to the left passage, and then the right passage. And then put the terrace here. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm actually trying to draw this out because I have no visual representation of where we've gone. So if we go straight on, it goes towards the terrace. So we've left the door. And if we go towards the side passage, we go towards the study. But there are stairs. Okay, there are some stairs going down. Okay, so let me put that there. So this will be the... And then to the right of that is the study. Okay, so if you go down here... Well, yeah, like, how else would you do this? Like, I just typed this into Notepad. And there'd be a door. So this is a dead end. So the passage has a dead end. So that makes sense. Okay. So if you go here, and then if you go out this way, then it goes out. I wish I could. Maybe I could show you all I'm trying to do here. Here, this is what I'm going to do. Give me 2 seconds here, and I'm going to draw. I'm going to share my Notepad window. I have no other Notepad files open. Okay. And then we change the size of the font. It's not large enough. There's a zoom. What the hell? Uh, okay, I'm gonna put you below. No, I'll put you on the top. I'll leave you alone. I'm just gonna move you over here. All right, cool. There you go. You can watch me like basically make ASCII art while we do this. All right. I have no idea. So if you go inside and study, okay, so there's nothing that goes in there, so we have that. Normally I would use a tool like Draw.io or whatever, but this is like, I could just type this up real quickly and just use text. It's a text game. All right, so when you enter out the stairs, you go left into the main hall. Okay, yep. Oh, interesting, actually, because then the way that this game implies it. There we go. Okay, so that gives me my answer there. So that's what it should look like, I guess. Right branch, left branch. No, I had this right in the first place. God, I actually, never mind. Hold on a sec. I misread this. All right, I had that right in the first place. Okay. All right, let's go towards down the stairs. What I really like about the stairs animation is that they just mirrored it. And I believe they're playing it backwards. All right, at the bottom, the path split. The way to the left onto an atrium that resembled a plaza. And that makes a passageway. So if you go down the stairs, you end up probably coming out here. This is so weird. And if you go left, there'd be an atrium. So let's go make this main floor. And this will be B1. And then when you get to those stairs, you end up with two options when you get there. So you either passageway to the right or atrium on the left. So we have atrium. Enjoy my really terrible ASCII art. All right. So we've been in the atrium, so let's go. Let's go down. It's a winding passageway that trailed into darkness. Let's go down the passageway. All right, so then when you go down the passageway, turn off word wrap on this. Let me resize this a little bit. Okay. Which then goes into riddle, which we've been to, so we continued on our way. And this was Lynx's room. Alright. We've been inside. Okay, so going back, so there's nothing this way. If we go inside, we've been in here before. What's interesting is that the bedroom is downstairs. So, in the game's defense, like, this game was released on Satellaview, so the games for Satellaview weren't necessarily super complex. Let's go back to Lynx's room real quick, and then see if the mirror will tell us anything, or is there... There were a couple of games released for Satellaview that were a little bit more complex than this. Like, there was a BSF Zero, a version of Zelda. I want to say it was like Link to the Past sort of thing. But I think it was based on the first Zelda. BSF Zero 2 is a good game, and I do recommend playing it. I don't think it ever got a re-release, did it? Yeah, I made a mistake there. That's fair. I was kind of wondering about that personally. The things that we figured out so far are that we can heal ourselves if we give the statue some twine. Leaving the room causes the game to proceed forward. I'll bet you there's going to be another battle here. I want to go back to Lynx's room. Okay, let's go in, and then let's see if we can pull up the other one, because we pulled up Magil's backstory, and we just got nothing. So what happens if we do Kids's? New Spirit haunts it every time we mess with it. a save here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was funny. I like that. That's really clever. So, I've seen that gag used somewhere before, and I like that gag. It's such a good gag. Okay, can we... If I go back to the statue, do we get another opportunity? Okay. Alright, so we're back here. Okay. So we don't get an opportunity to mess with this any further. Did we just make use of our options? I'm guessing that's what's happened here. Yeah, so we only get those two options. Okay. We'll smash the mirror. Hey, we have a silver mirror in our hand. What's to say that we... I wish you could just use an item. Okay, I get the impression that we have to do something with another mirror. So what's to say that there isn't something in Rydell's room? Rydell? There's a half-written letter. Okay, so there's nothing here for us, so we can just leave. Okay, so let's go towards the atrium. Let's go up the stairs. Occurred to me that that was still floating there, like... Alright, so going back, so we went up the stairs. So if I go up here, or here, towards the right takes us to the main hall, towards the left takes us to the terrace. towards the study. So let's go towards the study. All right, now we have a fight again. Fucking Griffin again. Okay, so jump back. Okay, so that's good. Oh, it's okay, so that was a bad idea. Okay, so kid's probably gonna leap off of my shoulders. Yeah. I'm probably gonna get my shoulder hit. Oh no. Yeah, I got stabbed in the brain. That's gonna be okay. You got stabbed in the brain. You have no concept of what pain is anymore. Oh, wow, we actually... Okay. Okay, so Magic's gonna do something. So I can maybe end of it. This was the study. Okay, so we made it to the study. All right. Okay, so we don't have anything here of use. Let's go back out to the terrace again. Also, one thing here. Oh my god, that's highly suggestive. interesting. We defeated the skeleton. Just gonna correct some of the stuff here so it looks easier. And then let's just copy this. Because I don't think there's anything further. Like, I just don't think there's anything further than that. So, you end up in the atrium, that happens. You go out here. We go out on the terrace, we're probably gonna have like another one of these conversations. So it looks like everything's circular. Like we're stuck either going into here. Like if we go down the right corridor, the study is off to the right. If we go down, oh, sorry, the study's on the left and the stairs are on the right. So if we go down right, it should lead us to stairs. I actually think the game is weird. Is this the study? So do I need to leave and then come back in every time? Okay, okay, this makes no sense, but let's make an edit here. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's see here. No, wait, let's come clean. Isn't Lynx Lord Lynx? Really? Not Lady Lynx? Interesting. So I guess this is starting to play into the whole time travel aspect. I know, let's choose this option. I'm hogging all the magic. I'm sorry. Y'all are not getting injured, whereas I am, I guess. Okay, so what the hell floor is this? Alright, so it's locked. So maybe you have to go upstairs. So I guess that's what's happening here. Alright, so we go up the stairs, so this will be... Alright, so that's that. So what's in here? Cylindrical room. Oh dear. Black stains and scratches. Oh dear. This is basically Full Metal Alchemist. Alright, yep. Hey, we've been locked inside. Oh, it's the garbage room from Star Wars. I just avoid the blades. Alright, so there's no secret door. I think we may have found an end to this game. God, that is not OSHA friendly at all. Alright, well, let's say we call this the blender room. This is now the blender room. Okay. So that's the same. That's sort back down. I think this is the door that's locked. Yeah, that's the door that's locked by magic. So we went through this door. I just accidentally went back the way I came. I will say that one of the weak points of this game is that it's somewhat unclear about where you really are. You have to sort of, as you can see here with my notes, remember where you were. Oh, you can't avoid a fight. Alright, so it's this thing again. Okay, so we got away from that. Okay, so grab the Morning Star. Cool, that was easy. I'm almost certain that everything about these fights are largely scripted, so you can avoid getting hit if you just do the same thing over and over again. I don't think there's any sort of real randomness to this. So everything is like predictable. I think this is the door we were just in. Okay, we were just here. Okay, so we've left the storage room. So now we're going back down the corridor. So we've gone down this corridor. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. This makes sense. Okay, so the terrace. So if I'm like correct in how this is supposed to look. Okay, this makes more sense now. I think that's a better representation of what I'm encountering. So it's sort of like in a sort of H configuration. Sort of like this. That's the way I'm interpreting this whole setup here. So if we take the side passage to the left, it'll take us to the study hall. If you take the right, it takes us to the stairs. And if we go into the main hall, okay, this is starting to become a little bit clearer about where the hell anything is. And if we go inside, there should be nothing in here. Besides, you know, besides this here. All right, so we can leave. All right, if we go down to the side passage, we go towards the study. If we go towards the stairs, we have the ability to go into the atrium. And then this would allow us to go towards there. So, okay, I have an understanding of what the first floor looks like from like a high level point of view. If you go forward, you can then go towards the stairs, or this door, or off to a mechanical-like room. And if you take the stairs, you end up in one of the towers, which has which basically has the blender. So let's go down the stairs. So when we go down the stairs, we end up. So let's make this a little bit more sensible. So we can just go. And then when you go down the path, whoops, keep reading which editor I'm using because I can't do that. This will go down that way. That'll go down that way. Okay, cool. So if we go down to the atrium, Kid will object because we already had the piranha incident. So, and then in the atrium, that's where we get the thing. So I believe that's how you progress the story, right? This would make sense. We put all of these in there. If I put a sizable petard in there, kid's gonna blow it up. Hey, how's it going? Um, she'll set it off. She'll set it to explode, and see the thing is, we get a magic scroll whenever we do this, right? We don't have anything to decode the magic scroll. The only thing I want to try again is the mirror. Yeah, so I think she complained when we put the centipede down there. Let's try this again. Because we'll go through this whole thing, and then Kid will get, like, basically chomped on. Her hand will get, um, kind of mangled up by this. Rip. Oh, wait, no, I get my hand in there, but it just licks me. Okay. So, I don't think there's anything here. Maybe I need to grab something elsewhere. So, I am at a loss to what to do. What do you think about this? Maybe the hint is that we need to go to Lynx's room. Okay, we left the atrium and then we came down an ornate door on the right-hand side. Oh, Riedel is the daughter of Lynx, so okay, got it. Let me guess, it's the ghost. Oh no, it's the skeleton. Close enough. It'll probably reassemble itself. God damn it, that was a bad choice. Oh hey, I guess that's a solution. There we go. Kill the skeleton, just kill its head, I guess. Hmm? Did I... Oh, hey, 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 we got ourselves a meat bag. Oh, I'm so glad we found ourselves a meat bag. So this is Lynx's room. We go inside. Is there going to be anything of value to us? Now that we know about the key, maybe she'll know. Okay, so, okay, we got our answer. We gotta go back to the study. Keep moving. Upstairs. Okay, now that we're on the stairs, go down towards the study. Go inside. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, what did she say? Hey, I know how to do this. Hey, I know what to do. Hey, remember the 90s where we could totally do this? Let's find it. Purple. All I did was like, hey, wait, has the VOD, like, is the VOD, like, recorded enough now that I'd be able to do this? Yeah. Technically that was cheating, but, you know, whatever. I think it's actually, oh wait, the bar bookcase, rather. I went for the near one by mistake. You know what's great about this is, like, look how many bookshelves there are, and they're all different colors, and they go for the color purple on the furthest bookshelf. Like, okay, like, which row and which side? It's a weird visual representation, and it's alongside a weird statement. Okay. I am going to call it here for now because I only want to make this a short stream. I'm going to play more of this Fortnite. just because I didn't want to stream too much today, namely because I wanted a Sunday to myself. But I did promise myself I would stream this weekend. So let me make the streamers notes. I'm gonna play more of this probably about 5 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah. So just so everyone's in the loop, I am going to be doing Ace Attorney for sometime starting next week. And this coming weekend, I'm going to do the Guilty Gear story mode. There isn't too much that we have to do. It's practically an anime. In fact, that is what it is. So that's going to be either Friday or Saturday. I have some stuff that I need to do for Prem Patel's as well this weekend. So that is going to take precedence. But from what I understand, the anime is about 5 hours. So maybe I'll make it a late afternoon Pacific thing on Friday onward. In the meantime, who the hell is on? It's Sunday afternoon. I normally never stream at this time of day, but who can I send y'all's way? I know what we do. We are going to say hi to our friend Liz. Liz is a sweetie. Tell Liz that she's the best. And yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll find out 5 o'clock Pacific. Once again, thanks for watching. We're going to do more of this. This is really cool, really spooky. Have a good night.